I've worn a badge for 15 years. I've seen it all. Blood, fire, broken bodies, broken families. But some things never make the report. It was just past 2 a.m. when dispatch crackled in my cruiser.
Unit 9B, noise complaint. Sounds like a baby crying. West side of, near the old Duke substation.
Now the Duke station's been fenced off for years, tangled in rust and vines, forgotten by the city. But I know that place. Deep woods, no trails, not the kind of spot you bring a stroller. Still, I'm a dad. So, I went. I parked off the shoulder and started in. No backup. Protocol said wait, but hell, what was I expecting? A fox, maybe a bobcat. I've heard both scream like babies before. But it's April. The forest should be waking up. Instead, it felt asleep. The deeper I walked, the colder it got. Cold that didn't belong in this time of year. A wrong kind of cold. A dead kind. Then I heard it. Weak. Faint. Sounded just like my daughter the day she came home from the hospital. I froze. It was coming from ahead, beyond a low ridge. But it wasn't right. The sound looped. Same tone, same rhythm. Over and over like a busted recording. That's when I saw them. Eyes. Dozens of them. Shining back at me through the brush. Too high for raccoons, too steady for deer. Then they stepped out. White. Every one of them. Pure albino deer, antlers like bleached coral, red eyes locked on mine. 20, maybe more. They didn't blink, didn't twitch, just watched. And their bodies, God, their bodies were wrong. Some too tall, joints too low. One had legs bent backwards like a goddamn grasshopper. And at the center of them was her. No antlers, smaller, a doe maybe. But her mouth, when it opened, it came from her. Her jaw stretched too far, lips splitting like rotten fruit. The cry spilled out in perfect loops. I didn't move. I should have run. I know that. Then something just skipped. I woke up standing, still in the woods, still surrounded. The baby was still crying, but something was wrong. My mouth, my jaw hurt. I could taste blood sliding down my throat. And when I tried to breathe, I gagged. There was a smell, sweet and rotten, like roadkill in summer. Some of them were smiling. I swear to God, their teeth were square, human. I raised my flashlight, and as one, they turned, walked back into the trees, perfectly synchronized, no sound, no twigs breaking, just gone. And the crying stopped. I checked my watch. 3:30 a.m. I'd lost an hour. When I got back to the cruiser, the radio was nothing but static until I hit the main road 5 miles out. I called it in. Told them everything. They thought I was drunk. High. They even tested me. Next morning, I came back with animal control. They searched the ridge. Found nothing. No fur, no tracks. But they did find something. A tooth. A human baby tooth, wedged in the dirt. One of the AC guys shrugged and tossed it into the trees like it was nothing. But I don't know why. I picked it back up, took it home. I should have left it there. Since that night, I've seen them. The white deer, in my yard, on patrol. They dart in front of my cruiser and vanish. I've heard crying in the woods behind my house. I hear it on mountain trails 200 miles from here. I hear it before I sleep. And then, it changed. Last night, I sat in my living room, eyes on my security feed. There it was, a white deer, staring straight at the camera. But it wasn't making baby noises anymore. It was screaming, it was cursing, and it was using my voice. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, because in that moment, I realized something. I touched my jaw, ran my tongue along my teeth. That molar they pulled out at the ER, it wasn't mine. It was a baby tooth. Mine. And whatever's out there, it still has me.